go to dinner, you run into a client, someone in the business, you're always on. It's hard to shut it off.
And even just not seeing a client, let's just say out to dinner, we're in the middle of, eating or just casual conversation. And then something pops in your head. Oh, hey, babe, this happened at the home inspection today. So it's so intertwined into our lives that there really isn't separation.
Right.
Oh, no, of course.
And
is that a good thing or a bad thing, though?
That's the thing I want to work on better is having those boundaries, I guess, which would be that separation. And, last night my phone rang and I had just sat down with the kids for dinner, and the kids are getting older, 16 and 12. There's not going to be a lot of dinners at home soon, right? So I had to look at my phone and go, I'm not going to take that call. I'm going to have to just ask if it's okay if I call them in the morning. And that's a hard thing for me because I'm a people pleaser. I want to continue the conversation, but getting better with those boundaries, I think when those thoughts come up in our head during dinner conversations, we're going to be like, you know what? I'm going to hold that home inspection conversation for maybe tomorrow or not right now.
Well, because it all can be done later. That is okay.
It can.
It is.
But then maybe you forget.
No, for
later,
sure, of course.
Right? I don't know. I'm probably bad that way because I will just blurt anything out at any time. It could be in the middle of whatever, and I'm going to say what I'm thinking, or if something happened today, and just, oh, hey, I want to remind you about this client said this or that, or you know what I'm saying? And then, I don't know, I feel like it probably shouldn't happen all the time. But, I mean, I don't know. What are your thoughts?
I think it's a little bit of reading the room, right?
Yeah, I guess you're
if
right.
that other person, if your partner's like looking right at you and you're like, and they're trying to tell you something and trying to talk,
right?
Maybe it's a better decision. But if they're just kind of maybe into their meal, then maybe you can sneak it in like that. That's kind of that's a little caveat, but it's also a big thing to do, right? Because you can get away with maybe shooting a text back saying, hey, you know what, and usually people like our clients are just trying to find out an answer to something, right? They know that the inspection went today. Did we get this? Did we get something that we were expecting back from like our offer? Or like they just want to know. And then you just kind of like, you can basically push them out for an hour and I'll call you in an hour. We didn't get the offer back, or like we didn't get an answer. And then they'll like chill. Right. And then, because sometimes, you want to be good customer service, but you have a relationship that you have, and I love the idea of boundaries, right? That's how
I think most people don't mind. I think they don't actually even expect you to answer so quickly, but just being, who we all are, we want to answer immediately. We want to have good customer service.
I think weirdly people do out of us, but you don't expect that out of like your attorney or other stuff. Isn't that weird? Like, I feel like they do expect things at like 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night. And I think that, which is fine. I'd rather get it out now.
I would too.
Than wait till the morning. Obviously, as long as I'm not interfering in my relationship or my kids or whatever.
Sure.
Again,
but if we're sitting on the couch at 9 or 10 at night and doing nothing and somebody texts me, I'm going to answer if I'm up.
Yeah. I'm totally, I think most of us would. But obviously if you're like out at dinner or something like that, right? Like you're trying to, because you do want to be in the moment. I think that's the whole thing. How do you be in the moment with your kids, be in the moment with in your relationship, any other human, or if you're in another business meeting, because you're not going to be answering your phone.
Yeah, if you're at a listing appointment.
Right.